what the strategy is. We don't know why on this trip that he's in the United States now, he's not in any black community. We don't know that.
So you're taking some heat from African Americans, some of the most loyal supporters you've got, saying, look, the president goes on this jobs trip and doesn't even go to a minority community where the jobless rate is the worst. Are you taking this particular constituency for granted because that's what it looks like to them?
Absolutely not. And just because on one trip the president doesn't stop in every community doesn't reflect a policy judgment on, or a commitment judgment on his part. One of the major negotiations in this last debt discussion was how do we prevent those who are poor from being unfairly and unduly burdened by the cuts that we have to make. And that's why Medicaid, why Pell Grants for needy students who want to go to college,
as for a specific
and several other things were cordoned off. Well, those programs are going to disproportionately help poorer Americans, whether they're black, white, Hispanic. So they're all geared toward helping people who are in the most vulnerable position. But obviously, the whole array of things. When we have a surface transportation program, which is now stalled by politics in the House of Representatives, roads and bridges, and people are put to work, and those jobs are going to be felt in the African American community as well as other communities. We are fighting for things that will put people back to work, and the community, the African American community, will certainly feel the effect of those if and when we succeed. And this is a battle that we have to win, not just for that community, but for every community. There are things we can do that get people back to work. But the other point, Candy, is we also have to do things to prepare our kids so that they are not mired in a cycle of poverty. And that has to do with education, improving standards in our schools, making higher